Good day. Today we are going to focus on what direction you need to take and the things to avoid and what steps to take. So we are going to see what Spirit has to offer. I am Sue Pickering. I am the owner of Soul Works by Sue Pickering. I am a certified soul coaching practitioner, and we are going to see what Spirit has to say right now. We have things to focus on here. This is the Six of Wands. It says material and spiritual prosperity and authority, which is the Emperor. I'm feeling like the things to focus on right now in order for you to step into a more successful life, business, is a space of staying focused on where you want to go. Stay focused on your dreams, and every step that you take, ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to where I want to be, what I want to do, all of those things that come along with that, okay? But they're showing me for you to really step into your authority, step into what you know, step into what is this space of knowing exactly where you want to go and what you want to do, knowing what you want for an outcome. And a whole bunch of cards fly onto the floor. Okay, so now we have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I feel like focusing on what is the positives. I feel like something has happened to pull you away, or someone has done something to have you mistrust something, and it affects the way you move forward. So they're saying let go of all of that. It's about giving and receiving and knowing when it is a right time to step in and a right time to step away. Knowing and that you can trust what your intuition is telling you as you step forward into knowing what direction to take, and again focusing on that outcome that you truly want and desire is so important, and taking the steps that you are called to take in as you step forward, really listening to your gut, really listening to the path that you need to take in order to find that success. Okay, what things to avoid? I feel like there has been, again, there's a space here of there's a space here that someone has kind of burnt you before, or you have done things with other people and it didn't turn out right. It wasn't what you thought it was going to be, the collaboration, those kinds of things. So it's really being in a space of knowing your own guidance, you're knowing your own intuition on what step to take, because there is plenty to go around. For some of you, I am hearing that there is something that you would like to do, but you're kind of worried about all of the people that do the same thing, or the competition. There is no competition. We each have what we have to offer to people in our own way, and if that is what you are thinking, you're worried about what is the competition, what sets you apart from the competition, what makes you even better at what you do, and not just about attracting clients, but what you do for success, if this is about clients. Okay, I just feel like there was a sense of distrust somewhere, but they're just showing me for you to stand strong in who you are and continue to step forward and not allowing that power to be taken away. Okay, things to avoid. Um, Here's the Two of Swords. So what we have here is that internal conflict, that wishy-washy, that yes, I'm in, no, I'm not. I should do this, maybe I shouldn't. It's that conflict that bounces back and forth. It's like that. They're showing me ping pong. So it's like having a ping pong game that you're back and forth. But they're telling me for you to gain some clarity on what you need to know to stop that from happening. Okay. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's been some pain here. There has been some distrust. There has been something that has maybe not worked for you. I feel like maybe that you tried something in the past and it didn't work, but the energy now has shifted and changed. You have shifted and changed. This is coming up for so many people lately, is all these old dreams coming to the surface, but it didn't work before. Well, yeah, maybe it wasn't right timing before. Maybe you wouldn't have been having the success that you have now. So that is something you have to decide, but there is something that is stopping you from stepping forward. It's that inner conflict in your mind saying, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. It feels right, but the last time it failed. So really sitting with what that is for you for working through stepping forward. But they're showing me that it is a time now to step forward. Okay. The Star, this time you're going to be seen. This time you are going to have all of the things come to fruition. They're showing me like there's an aspect here of you're now ready. But unless you get out of that conflict in your head, it's going to continue to be conflict. Okay, there's definitely something here for you to see. They're showing me something that had failed, or say if you lose your job, you just don't know what you're going to do. Everything has kind of tumbled down for you. I almost feel like a tower. But what is right about it? So what is right about the fact that in the past it maybe didn't work? You had to learn and grow and do these things moving forward in order for it to be a success this time. So avoid that inner conflict that's rumbling around in your head, that is stopping you from being to your full potential. Okay, there is something here for you on that. Okay, the next steps, time to move on, time to get going. And transformation. There is something ending, something has ended in order for you to really step into your true self, step into more of your authority, step into more of your power. There is something here for you to realize that you needed to get your wings in order for it to come to fruition. Okay. There's definitely time to move on. It's telling me, they're telling me for you to stop reminiscing of what happened in the past, what is didn't work before. Yeah, but I did this and this didn't work. You're stuck too much in the past, and they're saying focusing on what works, what will work, what opportunities are going to be there for you that were not there for the last time you tried something. Or, if this isn't about resurfacing old things that you wanted to do, it's about stepping into your power, stepping into that success that you are trying to find in your life, and having that authority. Okay, the Devil, don't get caught back into the old patterns, don't get caught back into those old thoughts, those, it keeps pulling you back. And it's like they're showing me you reminiscing and then moving forward, and that is what's holding you back. You're caught in those old things that didn't work the way you wanted to. Sometimes when we want to find our success, we hold ourselves back. There's a block. And what if it doesn't work? What if it's not a success? What if people don't love what I have to offer? That's a space that is a block. But if you sit in that space all the time, you can't move forward. You can't see your, what if the people don't get what they need, but you're not seeing your potential. You're not seeing all that you could be for those people. It is stopping you from that complete step to move forward. Okay. What are your next steps and the outcomes? Getting clear on what you want and moving toward it. Taking your time to gain the clarity you need to discover what is maybe holding you back, what is bringing you back to those old stories. There's something here about looking back and what did you learn from, if you look back, what did you learn from that? What did you learn? That's the only time you should be looking back, not what didn't work. Yes, I think I just said that. Anyway. Yes, looking back, but knowing that if this didn't work, what is the opposite of that? What is the opposite? As in, okay, I did this too fast. Now I need to gain clarity and move forward in a positive way. But it's not to look back to hold you back. It's to, if you do look back, it's only to see what needed to be nurtured in order for you to step forward with it in a deeper, more profound way. Okay. 9 of Cups. This is it. This is where you are going. You're holding yourself back from all of your wishes, all of the fulfillment coming your way. You're holding yourself back. The 8 of Wands, once you break free and once you step into your authority, once you clear your mind and not be back and forth, and once you stop being in the space that is pulling you back to the old thought patterns, the old ways, once you gain that clarity, wow, this is huge. This is going to build something that is very, very huge. As an entrepreneur, that's what we want. We want something that is really, really big. Okay. There is something, and if this isn't about an entrepreneur for you yourself, take it into, make it into what it needs to be for you, if it's a relationship or whatever. But stepping forward, not holding on to the past. They're just showing me things are going to explode. Once you have this breakthrough, once you move on from this pain from the past, and standing really in your authority, standing in the space of knowing what you want, focusing on what you need and what you require and what you're deserving of, then you will see this prosperity that comes. And there's just something, they're showing me victory. They're showing me you being seen in a bigger way. It's like, get out of your own way is what I'm hearing. So yeah, that is beautiful. And what do you wish for? Focus on that and step toward it, and stepping into a space where you can really be creative and, focus on the direction you want to go in order to find that success. That is what I have for today. I thank each and every one of you for being here. Please do like the video and share it with anyone that you feel it will help. I am going to start focusing more on entrepreneurs. That is where my heart is leading me, helping people find the success just as I have. We are our best teachers of who we used to be. So I just feel like there is a space here for support, growth for everyone, for all of us, and where we want to take our life and our dreams and goals to create a world that is of more joy and happiness. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a magical day. Much love.